Now, these Doritos wings really are that good, they should be illegal. Now they are crunchy, but they're also moist. I'm Schuey, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make my Dorito crusted chicken wings. This recipe has won award after award, and it's now time to make your taste buds happy. So just sit back, grab a drink or two, and let's get into it. For this recipe, we're going to be needing some chicken wings. Separated flats and drummies is what you need to ask your butcher for. I grabbed a kilo for this recipe. And as always, I traded cuddles for wings out at Gippsland Premium Meats. To prep the wings, we just need to dry them off with some paper towel and pop them into a bowl. Add a tablespoon of your favourite barbecue rub, and I'm using 4 Monkeys chicken rub because I find it's amazingly good with chicken. Mix this through the wings and make sure they all get an even amount on them. And then just place the wings on a wire rack that's sitting on a tray. And then we're just going to pop these in the fridge for 4 hours to allow the skin to dry up a little. Did you know that 4 Monkeys rubs contain no actual monkeys? For Dorito crusted wings, we're going to need some Doritos. Add 2 bags, one nacho cheese and the other one supreme cheese, into a food processor. Also put in 4 tablespoons of your favourite barbecue rub. And once again, I'm sticking with the winner and going with 4 Monkeys chicken rub. Now just give this a spin and make sure all the chips are turned into crumb-sized pieces. Place this into a bowl, into another bowl, add a cup of plain flour and a tablespoon of your favourite barbecue rub. Once again, I'm using 4 Monkeys chicken rub. Whisk this up and then slide it aside. Last bowl now, add the contents of 4 eggs into it and whisk them up. With the prep bowl done, you've earned yourself a drink. Grab the wings out of the fridge and prepare to make a mess. Add all the wings into the flour and mix them up. Take them out, shake off the excess flour and pop onto a plate. Now pop 3 wings into the egg wash. I usually only put 3 in because I don't like to overcrowd it. And we're just going to turn them around and make sure that they're fully covered in the egg. And then just drain off the excess egg and then just place the wings one at a time into the Dorito mix. Cover them and press down with some force to help the Dorito crumbs stick to the chicken wing. Now place the coated wings onto a tray. Once the wings are all coated, we'll pop them back in the fridge until we get our barbecue ready. By keeping the wings chilled, this helps the coating stick to them. Today I'm using a 57cm Weber kettle and I'm pairing it up with a kettle cone because I want to be cooking at 240 degrees Celsius and above today. And how I'll do that is by 3/4 filling a chimney starter with high heat briquettes. And once they're all ashed over, I'll put the kettle cone in the middle of the charcoal grate and then dump the lit fuel into it. I'll then carefully place the grill back in and putting the lid back on, opening all the vents, and we're going to give that 10 minutes to warm up. Now, if you don't have a kettle cone, you can use 2 charcoal baskets pushed together. You'll just have to use a full chimney of charcoal or use an air fryer. Just the same thing as barbecue. It's time to whack the wings on. Just place them on the outer part of the cooking rack because this is where the high heat is forced by that kettle cone. Pop the lid back on and find something to amuse yourself. We are aiming for an internal temp of 74 degrees Celsius. This will ensure our wings won't dry out and they will stay juicy. Today we are cooking with a high indirect heat, and all up these Dorito wings will take around 30 minutes to be cooked and crunchy. Or for those of you who love to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Cheers. Listen, they can't all be 6 beer cooks, or can they? I think you've just been dared. If you didn't know, the Weber lid vent creates a hot spot as the oxygen is sucked in through the bowl vent into our fuel and up and around our food. It is then forced out through the lid vent. So to ensure an even cook, I recommend turning the lid 1/3 of the way every 10 minutes. And while you're waiting for your wings to cook, I suggest hitting the subscribe button and sharing this silliness with your friends. The wings are ready, and remembering they are hot. So use tongs to get them off the grill. Look at that. Can it get any better? Crispy outer shell, and the smell is amazing. Did you know my Doritos wings recipe has been used by multiple barbecue teams to win multiple awards? They smell fantastic, but are they crunchy?